Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about box and whisker plots. So a box and whisker plot is a statistic tool. It's a type of graph that shows information and gives you a little bit of a breakdown of the information. So the breakdown consists of 5 different numbers, which is called the 5-number summary. The first is your lower extreme. This is your smallest piece of your data, and you also have an upper extreme, which is the largest piece of your data. You also have to find your median, which is the middle of your data, and then your lower and upper quartiles. Your lower quartile is going to be the median of the first half of the data, the lower half, and the upper quartile will be the median of the upper half. In this video, I'm going to go over a data set where there is an odd number of data. It does change slightly when there is an even number of data, so please look on my channel for that video as well if you do have an even amount of data. So the first thing you need to do is make sure your data is organized from least to greatest. In this case, I already have it organized for us. So our first 2 points that we should get for our 5-number summary are our lower and upper extremes. My lower extreme is just simply going to be 3, since that is the lowest number in the set. And my upper extreme is going to be 16, because that is the largest number in the set. So now we have to find our median. So I'm going to change colors here. I'm going to go to red. Let's make this a little bit smaller. So I'm going to put a dot on top, and we're going to pretend that is what I used to cross out the numbers, just so we can still read them. So cross 1 here, and then that side. And you're just going to continue this all the way until you reach the middle of your data. Because our data is odd, we get a median right away. In this case, 9. So now we need to find our lower quartile. I'm going to switch colors here. I'm going to use green for my lower quartile. So when you have an odd amount of data, you need to pretty much eliminate that median from your lower and upper sets of data. So what's boxed in green is really going to be my lower piece of data. So let's find my median. I'm going to cross the numbers out, and I'm left with 2 numbers, 5 and 7. So you're going to take the average of those 2 numbers. So 5 plus 7 is 12. So 5 plus 7 is 12. And you have to divide that by 2 because you have to find the mean or the average. So my lower quartile is really going to be 6. Let's find the upper quartile. Let's switch to orange today. So my upper quartile is going to be right here in this orange box. And let's start crossing things out. And we are going to have to find the mean again of 12 and 14 this time. So 12 plus 14, that's going to give me 26. And if I divide that by 2, my upper quartile is going to be 13. So now I have all the pieces I need in order to graph this information. I'm going to move this number line over just a tad. So let's get the black. So when you are creating your number line to graph your box and whisker plot, you have to make sure your intervals are even. So I'm going to, let's look at my data. Let's use ones. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's all I really need to show on the number line here. It has all of my data, and the increments are even, meaning it's going up at a constant rate. I didn't go, from 1 to 2 to 5 to 9 to 14 to 16. You cannot graph the 5-number summary on the number line like I just did. You have to graph it above it. So if you think of the name box and whisker, there's actually going to be a box and some whiskers. Mathematicians are not very creative. So here we go. Your lower extreme is going to be graphed at 3. So here I am at 1, 2, 3. Right here. Sorry about that. Right there. I'm going to make that a dot. And my upper extreme at 16. Try to make them as even as possible. I'm using the lines on the notebook paper. The next thing you need to graph is the lower quartile. I'm going to make that a line. The median is also going to be a line. And the upper quartile is also going to be a line. So now we create our box. Connect all the lines together to make a long rectangle. And then connect your whiskers to it. So when you look at a box and whisker plot, the 2 dots on the outside are going to represent your lower and upper extreme, and the 3 lines in your box are going to represent the lower quartile, the median, and the upper quartile. I hope that this video was helpful for you. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more, and leave a comment below if you have any questions. If you are working on box and whisker plots, make sure you look at my video where you have an even amount of data, because the rules do change rather slightly. Thanks for watching.